elementary schools, right? And so Greenwood Middle, with it being public, every single school in the city would kind of like just merge all of their students into one school for middle school. So that's how I ended up meeting them and many other people along the way who became important on this journey.
All right.
Yeah.
That was some off-cam conversation.
Yeah,
Y'all
for sure.
caught the tail end of
For
it.
sure.
Okay. What's up, fam? I'm your host, JP Loves It, and today we are vibing with the one and only Kai's in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up with you, baby?
What's up with you, Kai?
Nothing but.
Before we dive in, let everybody know where you're from and what you do.
I'm an artist. I'm an upcoming artist. I go by the name of Kai. I'm from Greenwood, Mississippi, the Delta. We about 6 hours away from Atlanta. Shout out Atlanta. And yeah, this is what we doing. We came here today to, tie the knot and make the connection with WeFam ATL.
Okay, because cousins are in the building. Okay, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen. You said Greenwood, Mississippi?
Yes,
the
Greenwood,
Delta.
Mississippi, yeah, the Delta, Mississippi Delta.
It's called Mississippi Delta?
Mhm.
Okay. I got to lock out. Make sure I
Yeah.
know that I say this the right thing,
Yeah,
right?
the Delta, it's merged with different cities in the area. From, Greenwood, Indianola, Greenville, Cleveland, Claudel, Grenada, all that, So we all around the same area.
So
But
it's like a nice
different.
little,
It's
different little
cities.
pockets in there.
Yeah, put it like that.
Gotcha.
Everything probably about like an hour apart from each other in the Delta. So probably not even that, honestly. I know Mohead ain't. So, but yeah, the Delta is small. The Mississippi, you ain't got much, but
But it's all right. Kai's
all
here
right,
representing
yeah.
the Delta. Delta's
Yeah.
big today,
Yeah,
okay?
for sure.
The Delta is big today.
Yeah.
So before we even dive in, I want to start unpacking your story, right? So I want to take it from the beginning. First, if you had to put a number to it, how long have you been in music?
How long have I been taking it serious, or just how long have I been rapping?
You can give me both.
Well, I've been rapping since I was like, as far as I can remember, I had to been like 8, 9 years old. When I was a kid and I got hooked on Drake. And I wanted to be just like Drake when I was little, and I just rap, and of course I wasn't no good at it then. I ain't know what I was doing for sure, but I was inspired by so many different rappers at the time that I was watching as a little kid. I go on Vivo, or I watch them on 106 and Park at the time when they was still on TV, and shout out them too.
Yeah.
And yeah, I kind of was inspired by that at an early age. But I wouldn't say that I started taking it serious until about 2020, when I had ended up, I had been going to the studio with Dope way before then, but 2020 was when I really started to like lock in and plan for the drop EPs and tapes and, really take it to the next level.
What caused you to dive in 2020?
Well, in 2020, that was the year I had ended up dropping out of school. I was at Delta State University over there in Cleveland. My grandma had ended up getting diagnosed with breast cancer.
Wow.
And wasn't nobody else at the house at the time to take care of her. So I had to go home, and leave school and be there with her. And, watching my grandma go through that, and I know as far as health, someone else's health is not much that I can do.
Yeah.
But it kind of made you feel helpless.
Yeah.
And at the time, when you feeling that way, it's like, I wish I could pay for this and pay for that and have this expensive surgery done, have her cancer removed like that.
Yeah.
And, you really just kind of get in your head about a lot of things. And, of course, my grandma getting diagnosed with cancer wasn't my fault, right? Not to make it about myself, but it affected me in a way to really take life much more serious, because I'm looking at it like my grandmother has less time left on earth, rather than more of the years that she not already lived out. And I feel like she hasn't seen me do enough. I feel like she hasn't seen me chase my dream. And coming from where my grandma comes from, as far as her age, because mind you, this lady is a baby boomer, right? They don't believe in rap. They don't believe in, so it was hard trying to tell my grandma, explain to her, like, look, I'm doing this for us. I'm doing this for you. Like, but as an older person, I couldn't expect for her to look at my situation, look at rap, and just accept it, right? And so all I could do was show her. And the only way that you can show somebody, right, that you're serious about doing something is doing it.
Yeah.
Instead of just saying it. And so that made me take a big leap of faith. And from that point on, I ended up getting separated from Doe for a little minute because he moved to Memphis, and then I was just I was making my way around Greenwood, making music the best way that I could with the connections that I did have at the time, and fast forward, I'm living with my grandma still at the time, and because I'm making sure that she all right, and I done got comfortable at the house. I done started working instead of going back to school. You know what I'm saying? I done started working every warehouse job, and I'm being all the way real and raw with you right now.
Are you going to the studio at this time?
When I can. When I can,
yeah.
right? And which is, I'm explaining the big divide between 2020 and 2024 when I dropped my EP. And so during them 4 years, like, I'm working. I done got comfortable. I'm like, man, I ain't going back to school. And eventually I realized that I was hurting myself more than I was helping myself, right? Because I went from warehouse to warehouse to warehouse. Couldn't keep a job. Couldn't, and that made me too comfortable.
Yeah.
Right? Because it come a point in time, you take care of your grandma, or is your grandma taking care of you?
So that's a self-reflecting moment, right, though. Like,
exactly.
You have to have a man in the mirror type experience?
Most definitely. It took a whole lot of self-reflecting. But, I look at that now, and I take that, and I look at the version of myself that I was then.
Yeah.
And I tell myself, you can't go back to that version of yourself. This is what we doing. This is the most serious that I've ever taken my rap career. Coming here to Atlanta, traveling to Houston, traveling, doing networking, and I dropped a music video. I did everything that I could do, at the time with my music, and right now we just trying to stay focused on taking this all the way to the top.
What is this that we're tapping on?
Sack Rated.
Sack Rated. We gotta hold it up.
Yeah, baby. This right here, this is our newest design that we just dropped. This is the front, just a little basic design for you. We selling these designs right now in every size, oversized tees for $45 a shirt.
What's the tag say on the front at the bottom?
So with these shirt in particular, each one comes with a different tag on the bottom. And mine's, I have one on right now. This tag on the bottom, mine says only bosses pop out stun.
Ooh.
But like this one say, this is a new era of cashing. And so we though he threw that idea up and then when he was making these shirts, he actually hand makes these shirts. And putting that on there was just a part of like a new fashion trend that we wanted to start on our own. Yeah. But we trying to take that all the way to the top for sure.
It's going to the top.
Yeah, that's the goal.
And here we are. We dropped Depression Files.
Yes.
Before we dive into Depression Files, I gotta tell you, listening to you talk, now it makes sense because I had a question regarding like how open you were on that track.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it seems like you're talking to you seem very open to express.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yes, man. I have to keep it that way. I have to because I feel like when it comes down to making your music, right, you got to really stand by it. You got to really believe in it. And I'm not one of the people who goes into the stew and raps about something that I'm not living, right?
Okay.
So I got to really be living this to be talking about this. So this is how real Depression Files got for me because I was really going through one of the most depressed times of my life, and I took that and I used that as fuel. I used that as a push for me to do what I'm doing, because when I dropped Depression Files, mind you, I've been rapping since a kid. And I got songs that I haven't dropped or whatnot, but Depression Files, that's the first time that I ever just rapped about love. And after I dropped it and I saw how many good reactions I got from it, and I really listened to it myself and not to my own horn, but like man, this shit sound good. Like it really showed me that I need to take rap more serious than what I am and start believing in myself more, the same way that these people who believe in me. And with Depression Files, it just kind of was a way for me to express not only what I was going through, but in hopes that it would help somebody, right?
Yeah.
Because again, it's so real that not only a woman gonna feel it, but a man gonna feel it too. And that, again, my goal is not to go in the stew and rap about, things that everybody else is rapping about, but to make timeless music, something that I can stand by, something that people can come back to and listen to when they going through something or, having a hard time. I'm trying to make music that turn boys into men.
Excuse me, Depression Files, it's a masterpiece.
Yeah, I thank you so much.
It's a real masterpiece. I personally feel like that, and that's just my humble opinion. Go check it out so you can have your opinion about it.
Yeah, y'all go check that out. So on our musical platform.
I love when people open up to that degree because
Most
it makes
definitely.
it leaves room for other people who need that help.
Right.
You said, "I ruin everything that I touch. It's like a disease."
Yeah, most definitely. That was true. I mean, well, I won't say that that's true, right? But at the time, I was so broken, at my lowest, that's how I felt.
Yeah.
And I really started to believe that. Everything that I touch, everything that I do, I ruin it. I can't get this right. And if you're not headstrong, you'll damn near start to hate yourself for making a human decision. I don't even want to call it a mistake because, it come a point in time at the age that I'm at. I'm 26 years old. You know what you're doing when you do it. You know when something right. You know when something wrong. But at the end of the day, I'm human, and I did things and made decisions that I wasn't proud of or whatnot. But I mean, not to get too personal into it. But I mean, I don't mind getting personal about it. But mainly what I'm saying is, I had to really be going through that, living that, in order for me to pull that out. In order for me to pull that
something out there.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
And ever since I've been on rapping on that type of vibe, not just sad love, but now I got a whole nother, I got an album ready for real, and it's a love R&B album, love out, whatever people want to call it, but it's not necessarily on the sad vibe,
What does that studio session look like when you're tapping into this degree? Because I feel like you got to get into a certain state of mind to open up to this degree.
Oh yeah, most definitely. So before I get into this, I just want to tell anybody out there who watching, especially the youngins, stay sober.
Okay.
Because you don't have to smoke weed or that's I don't do any of that hard ass shit. I'm not even a drinker. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, you don't always gotta get out of your body in order to pull out your creativity. For me, I was going through such a hard time. I'm smoking weed every day. And I can't lie, man. When you smoke that weed, you put you in that mode. I don't know how to scientifically sit here and describe that to people.
It's a form of meditation. If you're smoking the right stuff, it's
right.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to sit here and promote smoking weed.
It's no promotion at all, but yeah.
But I'm just saying, at that time, when it came to Depression Files, I smoked and I just get in my head. When you going through something like that, or not even, it ain't got to be about heartbreak, it ain't got to be even about a relationship, but when you going through something that's causing you deep depression in general, them demons having fun with you.
How do you come out of that?
And you you come up out of that by honestly sitting with yourself and learning how to pour all of that love that you were pouring elsewhere back into yourself. Because that's where it starts with. If you listen to every line in that song, I really went through some dark times, but I make this music because not only because I want other people to hear it, and not only because it's true, but I really do hope that when somebody hears this, when another young man who might be going through this same thing hears this, it help him. Because that's what I needed. I needed help. And I didn't have nobody to run to when, when stuff got that low for me. I had to save myself. It was only
heavy cross to carry though. Like,
yeah, it is. And don't get me wrong. I don't mean to sit here and sound like I just figured that all out on my own, because I got some good friends. I got some good friends. I thank God for every single last one of my own boys. But and it's only so much. It's only so much that your homeboys can tell you. It's only so much motivation that they can try to give you, or so much advice that they can give you. And it comes to a point where you realize, man, I'm going to this person every day talking about it. I'm going to that person every day talking about it, but I'm still waking up feeling low. Right? Talk to God. Tell God give you the grace that you need to place upon yourself 100%. In order to get up out of that hole. Because God the one gonna teach you how to love yourself. God the one gonna gonna show you this isolation that you going through at the moment is what you need in order for your mind to regroup, in order for you to reflect on everything that you did, everything that got you to this point. Because, mind you, again, depression files, that wasn't a way for a black man to get up there and victimize himself or destroy himself. That was just a way for a black man to get up there and express himself and really show that, with this music, it get deeper than just words. It get deeper than just going in there saying some shit that rhyme and coming out and trying to sell it to somebody, right? Because we ain't tried to sell this music to anybody. We ain't no mainstream artists. We still up and coming. So a person might wonder, man, why you going so hard and you ain't even up yet? What you gonna do if you do get up and you done went so hard, and I'm gonna go harder? That's what I'm gonna do.
You're very intriguing. Like, I gotta say that, because it seems like, correct me if I'm wrong, you analytical. Like you're looking at stuff in detail.
I do all the time. I do.
I picked that up, and I love that, because as an artist, you need to be that way.
Yes, you do. Absolutely.
But I wonder, like, even getting to where you are right now with music,
right?
Are we looking at more of a Depression Files type vibe coming down the pipelines? Are we looking at like different stages of Kai?
Most definitely different stages of Kai. I didn't want to make my breakout EP, right? The face of the genre of music that I chose to do.
I get it.
I am an artist that raps about love. That's my main genre, or whatever idea of of music that comes from my mind. However, I can rap about anything. Again, I wasn't rapping about this stuff until 2 years ago.
Are you talking about anyone in particular in the music?
Yeah, absolutely.
So the love song, is that related to somebody, and have they heard that song?
Yeah.
What did they give you an opinion on the track?
Yeah, they did. I mean, they to my knowledge, she loves the song.
Hey, okay.
But at the same time, it's like, how are you supposed to feel, after going through a real deep, or I'm gonna say traumatic situation, and this person, he comes and makes music about you, and it's a sweet gesture, and I'm speaking in terms of looking at it from her perspective, right? So she loved the music for sure, no doubt, but I just also wasn't expecting oh my God, this is the best, I wasn't expecting that type of reaction out of her due to the depth of the situation,
the reason, or the
right,
what is it? Yeah,
right, yeah. because mind you, I'm the villain in this story. Depression Files is a story. It's a 5-song story, and if you listen closely to each one, I'm the villain in this story.
So you villainized yourself on your first EP.
Not to villainize myself, but it's kind of like I'm self-reflecting on who I was and what got me to the point of this. Got you. And everything that I did that got me to this point. Because everything that you do, for every you can call it mistake, action, whatever, a consequence will come behind it.
Yep.
You know. So yeah, that was. I don't want to make my entire music catalog about depression. You know, I'm not trying to be a sad rapper. I'm not trying to be a Rod Wave. Shout out Rod Wave. That's not.
We love you,
You know
Rod.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out Rod Wave for sure, for shit show. But I'm just saying, you know, that's not what I want to. I don't want my face card to be attached to just depression. And so the music that I got coming now is we on our grown man stuff.
Okay, so what does that mean? What are we looking forward to?
I mean, just from an aspect of just, you know, it's all the way real. From the toxicness to the sex.
Is anybody gonna say, Kai, you're revealing secrets in the male?
Nah, I mean, I keep it, you know, I keep it gangster.
Because you're opening up. You're saying things. Because a lot of guys will not admit to what you're confessing to being or to experiencing. Most guys will pack it up, put it in their heart, and act like it never existed.
And act like it never existed. But see, I'm not that type of person. I never been that type of person. Because if I knew what I was doing was wrong, and then on top of that, I know that what I did affected that person, I'm not gonna be able to just say, "Fuck it, it is what it is."
Yeah.
Cause that's gonna be on the back of my mind every night when I go to sleep. It's gonna eventually eat me up. You know what I'm saying? And like, I don't want to be in that position.
Is it like accountability? Is it like an accountability album?
Yeah, and which is basically why I named the first song on there, Accountability.
Oh, really? Look at that.
That song kind of like break down the whole EP into one, but the rest of the songs on there, it's kind of like I'm taking you on this walk with me. You know what I'm saying? In chronological order at that, telling you, you know, I see what I did. I did this. I did that. I see what I did wrong. I learned from it.
I love that. I miss albums that took me on a journey. I think the last one I actually really loved was Kendrick Lamar's album.
Yeah.
That had Drink on it.
Yeah.
Y'all know what I'm talking about?
I can't even think of my damn self.
Tell me why you babysitting all this.
To Pimp a Butterfly.
Yes,
that's what they call it. Yeah, I love that album. That album, true.
You know, and I love albums that take me on a journey, and a journey that has growth in it that I can learn from.
Right, because you gotta look at what an album or a mixtape or EP is. Right, all of it is loosely storytelling.
Yeah.
But I think what makes it timeless, right, is when the storytelling is something that you actually live in. It's something that's actually real. Because a lot of people, what a lot of artists do, they look at the music game and they go, oh, this is just entertainment. And that's very true. It is entertainment. Big part of entertainment. But they'll go, oh, this is just entertainment. So I can rap about whatever the hell I want to rap about.
But most people don't get into storytelling till they get to like a height in their career.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to storytell in their own city.
Right.
You know
and that's
yeah, and then because the city be hating sometimes.
Yeah.
They don't support. We talked about this off camp sometimes.
Yeah, we did.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, most definitely. You can't go into anything, not even just trying to be an entertainer, you know, but whatever you're doing, you can't really go into anything expecting your city to 100% support you, because, and not to make it sound bad, right, but 9 times out of 10 when the city is supporting you, right, that means you got a lot of people. Your circle must be big. You must be real friendly, you know what I'm saying, to a lot of people. And while that's a blessing, they can be a curse, because you don't know who's praying on your downfall. You don't even though you might know a lot of people, even though you might have some, you know what I'm saying, some clout in your city or whatnot, you don't know who really supporting you in that city.
So how do you navigate the space like that? Because it's just, how do you move?
Well, as far as me, with me coming from Greenwood, right? Greenwood ain't but that be like biggest thing. Our mall is a Walmart. You know what I'm saying? So,
is it for real?
Yeah.
Are there other things in the Walmart or just the Walmart?
I'm saying it's things in the Walmart. Yeah, for sure. Like no.
It's a shopping center.
Yeah, just a shopping center.
Got you.
Yeah. I don't think they used to be in Walmart, like a McDonald's, Subway or something.
Yeah,
they took that joint out.
What they got Macy's at Walmart?
They took that joint out. Like ain't nothing in there. But with my city just being just that big, first of all, I really couldn't just expect a lot of people to support what I'm doing, because for one,
people doing it too.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's one big thing. It's plenty of rappers at Greenwood, Mississippi. Shout out to y'all. But you know, a lot of people in my city, they rap about what they rap about. You know what I'm saying? If they living what they living in the street, it's not like I don't rap about that. You know what I'm saying? And again, Greenwood, I'm not to put a stain on my city, like, and come on here like a lot of people and say, oh, we this bad, we that bad, we known for our this, you know. Nah, it's bad, yeah, but you gonna find bad everywhere you go.
Yeah.
You gonna find it at every corner of the planet. So you know, rapping about what they was rapping about, then you listen to my music and you listen to what I'm rapping about, it's not what my community is used to. You know what I'm saying? We like the drill, you know what I'm saying, the trap music. Like, I like it. Shit. But
well, I mean, I think maybe they're used to it because the other stuff hasn't came out yet.
Yeah, well, and I was gonna say though, it comes from, again, what goes on in the city.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
It has like a soundtrack, pretty much.
Right.
Yeah.
Kai is not a street nigga. I am no street nigga.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kai is not a street nigga. Kai he's not a street brother, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on now. So, I'm not finna hop on no track and lie to my city like I done went out here and slid on niggas and, you know what I'm saying, and then did this and did that. Like, nah, I'm a rap what I'm living. I'm a rap my truth.
I love it.
Yeah, and if you're not feeling it, I can't make you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with that in mind, I instantly, not gonna lie, went into rap with the idea that I'm gonna have to branch out with these. That's why I never minded going to Memphis to do my little woo-woo. And you know, again, I'm just now starting to take it more and more serious to where we going to bigger cities like here or the Houston. But all I can say is, I thank God that I found this talent that I found in me when it come down to rapping about what I'm rapping about. Because, and I done said this, I told all my homeboys this, but ain't no other young nigga coming like this.
At all.
No other young nigga coming like this right now.
I'm gonna say that on camera.
About the same shit.
At all, because I've seen a lot of people come on here, and it's no shade. There's different realms, different people who are bringing out.
Respect to our artists.
Yeah, and that's why I told you I was blown when I was listening to the music out back. Well, because I was like, this is very open. I've never seen someone this open on a track. Right. You know,
I appreciate you for that.
You have your team here, and I spoke to Oso earlier off camera,
right.
And Oso mentioned that, you know, you guys connected mainly because you were opposites. Right. So when it comes to making the music, do you find a lot of people who come off as opposites that end up just becoming big fans of yours?
Yeah. Shout out to the street niggas. I done had some street niggas come to me, man, that shit hard. Like, and this is when I knew, this was when I really knew that what I'm rapping about, it actually is touching the ears of people that you might walk past every day and don't think that they listening to you.
Your biggest fans are strangers, huh?
Come on now. Man, street niggas come to me, man, that shit hard. Like, man, you speaking, bro. Like, and they talking to you as if they done went through what you done went through. And that's because a lot of them have. And with us, in our communities, you know, we don't prioritize men's mental health. Mm-hmm. You know, so we find that through other ways like music or sports, because ain't nobody coming to us like, you know, are you okay? How your mental health? You know,
and it's the level of the way you're doing it too.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm not saying, but let me rephrase that. I'm not gonna say nobody. Right. I'm not trying to take the credit from.
No shade. Yeah.
I ain't trying to take credit from people who have took the time out to, you know, check on my mental health, for example. But I'm just saying, as a whole, in general, it's not taken very serious. Mm-hmm. And so when I realized, damn, I got niggas who just like me and though complete opposites of me, and they feeling this shit. They told me right there, you need to keep going, doing what you're doing, because you're reaching somebody, and you might reach the right ears. And when I say the right ears, I don't mean somebody that's gonna listen to my shit and get me on, and you know what I'm saying, blow me or sign me a deal. Someone who needs it. That's what I mean, because that's why I do this shit.
Yeah, I mean, that's like I said,
I love this shit.
Earlier I said it was a heavy cross to carry, because like, you're coming in because, you know, you love music, but before you know it, it's above you.
Right.
It's more than you at this point, because now you're saving people's lives with your words. So it's like, it's beyond you now. You can't stop. There's no hiatus. You just got to keep going.
Most definitely.
Give me one misconception, one thing that everybody don't know about you that they should know. That's not a misconception, but give me one thing that the audience don't know about you that they should know.
Think. I don't want to just give you nothing just off the wall. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I guess a lot of people wouldn't know that I have a taste in more than just rap. And what a lot of people don't know is that I listen to a lot of other genres of music, like I hate to call it white boy music, but you know, rock, you know what I'm saying, this and that. And I'm able to take these songs, or not songs, or just, you know what I'm saying, just the beat itself, right? And use that to my own creativity when it comes to the rap. Yeah. Because a lot of people are they'll go and listen to other rappers and whatnot and steal these nigga lyrics, and or just say the same thing that every other rapper saying, just in their own words, summarized or whatnot. In order for me to keep my music as original as possible, I had to branch out to what I was listening to. And so not even just with different genres like rock, but for example, a lot of niggas don't listen to, you know what, this is what I should have led with for this question.
Go on, Lee.
I am one of Summer Walker's biggest fans.
Hey, Summer.
Yeah. Shout out Summer Walker, man. Niggas ain't listening to no Summer Walker. Like, you know.
Which is why you're able to delve into.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and like, man, I'm able to use people like this as motivation for my music. I was talking to him earlier about my beat choices, because he heard another song of mine from the EP, and a lot of the beats on there are acoustic beats with no 808s or anything. I got that idea from Summer Walker, or I got a lot of the ideas for my music from Bryson Tiller, or you know, people. I'm gonna say people from as far as not know my community ain't listen to, you know, the women are for sure, but you know, and the guys just listening to these artists like that, because everything now is trap, you know what I'm saying? Trap, and I love that trap shit, but me personally, what I look like rapping that shit to y'all, and I don't even. It wouldn't even sound natural coming from my mouth on the mic. You know what I mean?
Try to do it like, I'm gonna run up in your house.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I
don't even sound right doing it.
Nah, you good. But nah, I just try to keep it as original as I can. Yeah. You know, and as true as I can to myself. And so yeah, that's one big thing that people wouldn't know about me, man. Yeah.
Okay.
Be somewhat
authentic. Okay. Yeah, and I got to tell you, when I heard the song, it was the keys that got my attention first.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, damn, the keys are beautiful.
Yes, most definitely. When I man, I mean, when I first heard that beat, I was like, this bringing something. The beat itself was bringing something out of me that I had never done before. Because every other beat that I ever rapped on before that, it had bass, it had 808s on it, you know. And so I realized as I was making this song, midway of me making this song, I was telling him earlier, like, I'm a writer. Like, I'm not a freestyler. I can't even sit here and try to freestyle. I might could, I don't know. But for the majority, I'm a writer. And sometimes it take me a while to write these songs. I might start writing the song and then get writer's block, and I might not come back to it till a week later to try to finish it, you know. But when it came down to accountability, that song right there, I was in my room at home. I'm sad as hell, like, and like this day in particular, like, man, I'm messed up. And I wrote the song in like 20-30 minutes tops. Quickest that I ever wrote a song. And that song turned out to be the best song that I have released yet.
Sometimes you gotta step away from it, right?
Yeah. And so yeah, that song right there and the interlude on my EP too, both of those are like acoustic beats. I like rapping on those. I actually, on my upcoming album, I got a song like that. Only one.
That's beautiful. Yeah. I gotta ask you said 2004 is when you released the EP.
2024,
sorry.
Yeah.
2024 is when you released the EP. And then fast forward, we're in 2026. Have you been pushing it that long, or did you pick up on pushing it again in 2026?
Picked up on pushing it again in 2026. 2024 was a good run for me. This is when I had my first show in Memphis. I actually did 2 shows in Memphis. I even got booked for a show here in Atlanta. But under the circumstances, I couldn't make it to that show.
Gotcha.
2024, man, that was really a good year for me because after I dropped that EP and I went and performed and then, you know, started doing some networking then, that's when more people started hitting me up to, hey, send me a picture. We gonna throw you on the flyer. Just bring 5 people with you. You ain't gotta pay for no slot or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Come to Nashville. Come here. And but the situation that I was going through at the time, not only just dealing with like a relationship or just love shit in general, but financially, I had taken a hit. I was at a very low point. And as an independent artist, as you know, this rap shit is expensive.
Yes, it is.
Very expensive.
Music in general.
This, as a matter of fact, yes, music in general. This whole room that we in right now, probably like, I don't even want to, you know what I'm saying? But
okay, I cry every day when I walk into it.
You know what I mean? Like, I almost didn't want to step on the rug with my shoes. I damn near took them off. Stepped on it with socks.
You talking some facts.
But, man, it's expensive. And I just kind of, I came at another halt, you know. I got him in my ear telling me, man, you bullshitting. Man, I know I'm bullshitting. You know, and so I had to pick back up on it. And now I've got my entire album ready. All I got to do is drop, you know, get me a cover done, get some videos in. But before I do that, I want to make sure that the people know about the Pressure Files and they know Cat coming, because I only did a video with one of those songs off that EP, and that was the interlude. I did nothing else with the rest of those songs, even accountability. So y'all are the first people to touch accountability. Shout out y'all.
Spreading accountability all over the airwaves, ladies and gentlemen.
This
song is fire, man. I love it. I love it.
I appreciate you so much.
And I love that you were able to open up to that degree, because I want this to be a pandemic of everyone just opening up to that degree. I think a lot of problems will be solved that way. You know, if we just get rid of whatever is at the back of our head, we wouldn't be like taking shit out on people.
I couldn't agree more.
You know,
I could not agree more.
If you can offer a word of wisdom to artists that are coming into this space, what would it be?
Don't give up. Believe in yourself like you can fucking fly. Lord excuse my language.
He know your heart. He know your heart.
Believe in yourself. please never stop believing in yourself, because that alone will take you so far. If you ain't got no money in your pocket, if you ain't got no homeboys around you that's helping you, you ain't got nobody around you that can just help you in general. If you ain't got a ride to the studio to go and make the music, do not let that discourage you and tricking you and fooling you into giving up on yourself. Do not let that make you quit. You can't give up on yourself. If you gotta go out there and work a job and save up, or just put money to the side on top of handling your real life bills or whatnot, if you have any, do that. Invest in yourself. I seen something the other day. It said everybody wants to be a millionaire until it's time to invest $200.
Yeah, that's true.
And risk
we want it
losing
overnight.
it,
We
right?
need to come knocking at that door.
Come on now. and don't get me wrong. Yeah, that's true. I get it. I'ma always understand first because I done been there. But right now we doing this with no excuses.
And the word "we," can you speak to like what is the strategy in making? I don't know if the word is strategy, but I'm just going to use it for now. And making sure you have a solid tribe around you, because it seems like you have a team of people that believe in you and you believe in them.
Right.
Like, how do you? Because it's hard in this game to end up with some people that really give a damn about what you got going on, and not just want to piggyback off of what you're building.
Right. Look around me. The people that are here, right? Them the ones that are here.
Yeah.
Them the ones who you can go into this business with and go all the way with. These are the ones who supposed to reap the benefits. If you are to, and to answer what you were saying, everybody around me working. Everybody doing something. And if you ain't doing nothing, you're not finna be around just because it look good. And that was a hard pill that I had to swallow when it came down to depending on some of my other friends or just people in general who tell you that they believe in you, But again, saying and showing is completely
two different things.
Yeah. And that's not to take a knock at the ones who ain't here. It's not to bash the ones who ain't here, because it's all love. But everybody around me is working.
Got you.
If he not holding the camera, he not holding the camera, right? And he needs something done, I'ma hold the camera. If I need something done, one of them will hold the camera. If we don't got enough money to pitch in for this 4-5 hour block in the studio, if one person don't got enough, two people don't got enough, everybody gonna pitch in. Again, we came here way from Greenwood, Mississippi. It took money to get here. It took planned efforts to get here. And again, anything about music, this ain't cheap.
Yeah.
I didn't come down here to WeFam ATL expecting that when I leave here, right, your guy gonna hit me up trying to sign.
But he might.
Shout out, got it. You know what I'm saying? Hey. but a lot of people who say that they support you and are around you, they saying that based off the idea of, damn, it's gonna look good if that nigga signed today. And we go up, and I get to go on all these, we go on the tour, and we, you know what I'm saying? But then ask yourself, what are you doing here? What have you done?
No one's bigger than the program.
Right, no one is.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, that's kind of where I stand as far as a team. I done been through the phase of trying to get people to, spots them in offer. I'm gonna put it like that. Spots them in offer. And unfortunately, some of them, if it wasn't turned down, you know what I'm saying, people just didn't put in the effort.
Yeah.
And again, that's not to bash anybody. And that's not even to make it seem like I'm like I got the right to judge somebody's work ethic, because I don't.
I mean, you don't, but like there's a thin line in the music space. It's like business.
Yeah, but I was about to say, but when it come down to being around me and this, right, and everything that we here risking, right, I don't have kids, but Doe got a daughter, so he taking time. I'm taking time away from him with his daughter to come be here with me. Like, you know, that's what it's about. That's what's gonna show me that you willing to really be a part of this. Like, and not to make it seem like, oh nigga, you gotta show me like I'm just this big about CEO or, you know what I'm saying? Hell no, but I don't think anybody in general, man or woman, you know, want nobody around them that's not trying to better themselves.
100%.
You know,
because you want your circle to motivate you as well.
Right. Yeah. I'm not sure if people realize that when I come to you and offer you a spot in this rap shit, it's not because I see what you can do for me, but it's because I wanted you to be a part of this. So when I do go up, you here to reap these benefits too, because I love you. But unfortunately, that just ain't enough to, you know, for people to take doing what you doing serious. I can't. Everybody got their own lives to live. Yeah. And that just made me respect everybody in this room even more, because you didn't have to be here.
I gotta congratulate you on your journey so far.
For sure.
I
love the way you speak.
Like, I love the way, because you know, music is heading in a very interesting space right now.
Yeah,
it's up for grabs to some degree.
So,
you know what I mean? So I just think you're one of the grabbers right now. You're gonna take the energy.
Oh, we coming.
And I'm here for it.
We coming.
Because we need people that are talking like this. Now leading people.
For sure.
Okay?
For sure.
And I mean, no shade to anyone who's doing their thing. We just need a nice balance. I miss too much yang, not enough yang.
We come.
You know? Congratulations on your journey. Before I wrap up, is there anything you want to share with your fans that I didn't get a chance to unpack with you?
I mean, just be on the lookout for what I got coming soon. For those who do rock with me. If you don't rock with me, God bless you. If you do, God bless you. Yeah. I appreciate you, you know. But be on the lookout. The name, I'm going to name drop my upcoming album or whatnot, but the name of it gonna be Venus. So be on the lookout for Venus. It's on the way.
Why Venus?
Venus is the planet that's connected to love in the what you call it? Planet. Yeah. So and I kind of did more research into that when it came down to, like, you know, looking at these different constellations and all this and whatnot.
So you're dipping into astrology when you're doing
it? Oh,
yeah,
I am a nerd, bro.
Okay.
You are talking to a full-fledged nerd.
I love it. So what? Are you paying attention to the hurts and things as well when you're putting out music?
Absolutely. You know, people put y'all on game if y'all ain't know. Future. Shout out Future.
Future.
You know, they use stuff like that in their music. Because when a certain frequency hits your ears, and it got you, right? It got you because that's what that's as far as you vibrate. Now, I'm not gonna say as far, but you what's the word that I'm looking for? You
kind of lock into it.
Yeah, you resonate with it. I'm gonna put it like that. You resonate with that, and I kind, you know, when you hear people whistling on the beat, you know what I'm saying, or might snap their fingers or do whatnot. That's a frequency catcher.
Well, that actually, you having just the keys on your music made it clear that you're very interested in frequency. Right.
I you know, when it come down to those type beats, them acoustic beats, it made me realize that as I go back and listen to people, are really gonna hear what you're saying. And that's what I want. I really want people to listen to me, right? Focus on the beat, cool. But listen to what I'm saying, you know.
Well, the way you have it, I don't know. It's like magic. All I was hearing was your words. I don't pick up people's words that easily. You know what I mean? Yeah. I speak with a lisp. That's just my life. You know what I mean? But just hearing the words, I don't know. It resonated with me. I never even experienced what you were talking about in the music. Right. So congrats on that. You tapped into something big. Right. What else do you have coming down the pipeline they need to be aware of?
Be on the lookout for plenty of videos for sure. As I said, I didn't really get too many videos out with my EP.
Yep.
But again, I'm trying to, do everything that I haven't done with those songs yet before I drop this upcoming album. But definitely be on the lookout for more videos, more content. I wanna get to know the people better, especially the ones that I don't know are listening to my music.
Are you gonna be one of those artists that like really get close and personal with your fans?
I mean, if I get the chance to, yeah.
Okay.
If I get the chance, most definitely. But again, we still up and coming, so I don't know who is my solid fan base, right?
It's everybody.
Right. I hope you know what's going on.
Exactly.
But yeah though. But I definitely do want to get to know those people. I want to get to know the ones who rocking with Kai, for sure.
Well, you made a fan out of me today.
Thank you very much.
I will tell you, because like I like to be able to talk to artists. Get out of
You
here. We fans to each other. Y'all see that? Let everybody know where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram at SR_Kai. Yep, and I got my music is all on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, Tidal, any musical platform you can think of, really.
There y'all have it, ladies and gentlemen. Do you have a sign off you want to give him? I want like a lot of energy to shut it down.
Don't make me shy.
He's like, don't
I'm just saying, though, for real though, y'all tune in, man. Tune in to WeFam ATL, man. They showed us a lot of love down here. I'm fucking with them. I hope they rock with what I'm putting down.
100%.
For sure. And hopefully this ain't our last time seeing each other.
It's not. Like I said before, we're cousins now. Y'all
yeah,
can
for sure.
We fam. Okay, we fam. All right. There y'all have it, ladies and gentlemen. That was Kai giving us a little piece of what's coming down the pipeline.
Yeah.
Y'all got to tune in for the rest, right, Kai?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Most definitely. Tune in.
Tune in, y'all. Get with it or get left behind.
You missing out.
What'd you say?
If you don't tune in, you missing out.
Period. Get with it or get left behind. Cut and print. Beautiful. And make sure y'all tune into what is. Let me see the shirt one more time.
Oh, here you go.
I want to close it off on this right here.
Sack-rated.
Y'all can see it on my camera.
Shop the brand.
It's Sack-rated. Shop the brand.
There you go.
Look at this tag. I fell in love with it.
Come on now. Pay attention to the
and
detail.
The fabric is great.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Nothing cheap.
Y'all, this ain't your polo, okay?
Come on now.
Make sure y'all show brother some love. Sack-rated in the building. Showing us some love. Thank you, Kai.
Most definitely, thank you. I appreciate you.
Again, cut and print. Beautiful.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you for having me. I feel good.